everyone, welcome to my channel. In the last video, you learned how to make clay planner charms. I also made a couple of keychain charms, bookmarks and fridge magnets. It was all made with homemade clay called cold porcelain. It's an air dry clay, meaning that you don't have to bake it. It dries when exposed to air. This clay, however, is not edible. It may take a day or more for your creation to completely dry depending on the size. Also, this clay shrinks by about 20% once it's completely dried. In this video, I'll show you how to prepare cold porcelain clay at home with simple and easily available ingredients. The preparation time is approximately 30 minutes. The ingredients and measurements are available in the description box. So, let's begin. You need 1 cup of corn flour. My 1 cup is 250 grams. 1 cup of white glue. Here I'm using Fevicol MR. 1 tablespoon of baby oil. I chose baby oil because it's transparent and not too viscous. 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. 1 teaspoon of white acrylic paint. This is optional and it's added to make the clay white. Otherwise, this clay dries translucent. 1 tablespoon of glycerin. 1/4 teaspoon of Vaseline petroleum jelly. Some cling wrap to wrap and store the clay. Also, you need plenty of moisturizing cream to prevent the clay from sticking to your hands when you knead the clay. Here I am using Nivea cream. Before we start preparing the clay, spread some moisturizing cream onto a sheet of cling wrap and place it on a table. You can make approximately 475 grams of clay with the mentioned quantities. In a clean dedicated non-stick pan, add 1 tablespoon of baby oil, followed by 1 tablespoon of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of glycerin. Add 1 cup of glue. If the glue is very thick, add 1/4 tablespoon of water to it and mix it. The glue is the key ingredient and the brand varies from country to country. Make sure that the glue is neither too watery or too thick. Too much of the glue will make the clay very sticky. Add 1 teaspoon of white acrylic paint and 1/4 teaspoon of Vaseline. Mix them well. Don't worry if they don't get mixed because you need to add corn flour to bring them together. Add 1 cup of corn flour little by little and mix them till batter consistency. Make sure that the flour is loosely packed in the cup. Too much of the flour will make the clay very hard. This is the consistency of the batter. Next, you need to cook the clay. It can be done in 2 methods. One is the oven method and the other is the stove method. I'm using the stove method as it's easy to see the progress. Place the pan on the stove and heat the mixture on the lowest flame and stir continuously till the mix starts coming together. Remember to remove the pan from the stove every now and then to prevent overheating. It just takes 6 to 7 minutes for the clay to form, so be alert. Keep stirring the mix continuously. When the lump doesn't stick to the pan, turn off the flame and transfer the lump onto the cling wrap. Apply plenty of moisturizing cream to your hands and knead the clay for a good 15 to 20 minutes. If you feel the clay is sticky, add some corn flour to it while kneading. Let's check for the clay consistency. Make a small ball of the clay and pull it apart. The 2 pieces should have stiff peaks. If the peaks are sloppy, you can add some more corn flour and knead it. Now, wrap the clay in the cling wrap, seal it in a Ziploc bag or an airtight container, and allow it to rest for a day or 2. Our clay is ready to use after the resting period. This clay can last for about 6 months in good condition if well preserved in an airtight container and stored in a cool, dry place. Next, Let's see how to color the clay. There are two ways in which you can color your creations. First method is by making the creation and coloring it with acrylic paint after it completely dries. Second method is to mix the color directly into the clay before making the creation. I will show you the second method where you can use acrylic or oil paints. I prefer oil paints as they are rich in pigment and less is more. Apply moisturizing cream to your hands and take a piece of clay that you want to color. Dab in the required quantity of paint into the clay and mix it well. For dark colors, you need to add more paint. You can also mix acrylics with oils into the clay. Once you are happy with the color, store the clay in a cling wrap just as you did earlier and place it in an airtight container. Hope you like this tutorial. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.